It's Kevin, back with another Road Warrior video blog. We're in the middle of moving once again. Not that I was hoping to move, not that I was planning to move, not that I wanted to move, but something came up. My landlord needed to move back into the house. I guess the paperwork on the house, I don't know what it was, but she informed us that we had 90 days to get out and per the lease, and that was fine. And it was a hassle. I wasn't thrilled about it, but we found a place 4 doors down from where we're living, the exact same house, just 4 doors down. But it's now costing us almost $400 more a month. And that's not the hassle of it. I mean, it's a hassle, don't get me wrong. That's going to cost me almost close to $5,000 more in a year. And it's been a major ordeal. It's a nightmare. It's one way to put it. It's one of the least pleasing moves I've ever made. And I've made some middle of the night moves sometimes throughout my life. But what's frustrating to me is just the hassle of having to move. Especially when you're just moving 4 doors down. We're doing it all by hand. We're all doing it just me and my, well, not only just me and my wife, but moving small batches, because I'll be honest with you, I'm old. I figured out I've lived in 22 different, domiciles, I guess, houses, apartments, whatever it is in my life, 16 of which in my adult life, and that doesn't count dorm rooms when I was in college, and there were 2 or 3 of those. So I'm pretty good at moving. Don't like it, never have liked it, don't like to declutter. It's been a hassle, but it gets tougher and tougher every time I do it as I get older. I'm not as in good a shape as I was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, let alone 20 years ago. But it's not just that, it's just the hassle of doing it. Because it's not the last time. I enjoyed when I owned the house and want to own a house again, just not in place to do it right now, just because of the economy, just because of Nashville's climate for home buying and then the exorbitant costs. I mean, that's why renting the same house cost me $400 more a month. That's the It City factor. But that thinking about not moving is weighing big on my mind. I mean, I have friends who've lived in only a couple of places in their entire life. They went from the home they grew up in, that their parents still own to this day, to their house that they bought and that they still live in. Sure, vagabonds like me who worked in radio, who lived all over the country and was being a second-generation broadcaster, you're going to have those multiple locations. You're going to have that living in different places. Moving never gets easier. My parents haven't moved as much as I have. They've only moved since I left them. I think they've moved 5 times, and I've moved 16. And not by choice necessarily. It was just kind of where we're at in life. But I was hoping, having been in the house for 5 years, I could have put another 5 years in, or another 10 years in, or was it my dream place? No. Do I like it? It's fine. It works. Like the neighborhood, like the proximity to everything. But it's just tough doing the move thing. And now we're doing it over a 2-month span. Every night, just a little bit of something. Literally taking pictures off walls in one house, putting them on the exact same wall in the new house. I know it's crazy, but I think by now, crazy is as crazy does. Isn't that a saying? Back next week with another Road Warrior. KevinMason.us. That's the Road Warrior website. And of course, you can find us on Facebook, find us on YouTube. If you found us there this week, mark it down, note it. We'll be back there again next week with another Road Warrior. Slowing down for traffic. See you, bye.